What's up, guys? AB Savage here with a GJ breakdown video, right? So I have a minute I haven't done these actually. So here I'm gonna show you guys two little setups, right? That we caught, one yesterday and the one the previous night from yesterday, right? Let me just show you guys this. This is from the new signals chat. By the way, guys, new website is up. I will show you guys like how it looks in a little bit right now. New website is up. You guys could go sign up to the signals there. I will have the link down below as well, but it's pretty easy. It's literally www.slsexclusive.com, which is my business. And yeah, there you guys could sign up for the signals chat and it will automatically redirect you guys to the brand new signals chat, right? So we call sales on GJ at 870. So right here at 870, where the final TP was 156. 200, right? So that'll be down here. Now I can take this out of here. Now I can show you guys this even better, right? So why did we take them sells, right? What was the reason, the cause behind them sells, right? So let's look at it on a daily time frame real quick. What's going on here? Okay, cool. So GJ last week had a massive push to the upside, like ridiculous. Like it felt like it was never ending. Like every day was just bullish, 100 pips. Like it was retarded. But price finally retraced perfectly to this gray zone I have here, right? And what is this gray zone here, right? Let me turn these off. I just be having them on for looks. But what is this gray zone here, right? Hold on, let me move this out the way too. That's these previous highs right here. So once price broke above it, this week we kind of did like a retest of this level over here, right? So keep that in mind. So now let's scale it into the let's scale it into the time frames, right? So the day before yesterday, we had called buys over here, as you guys see. We called buys for 65 pips. And last night we called sells for 67 pips. Cool, right? So why did I take these buys the previous night? Pretty simple setup. Like this is not really much really like behind it, right? So price came down to this gray zone that I have here, perfectly rejected and started making, you know, new highs. Like it kind of started pushing up. You get what I'm saying? So we had like some type of minor resistance around this area over here, around that 800s area. Hold on, let me show you guys better. We have some type of resistance around this area, right? Especially after rejecting this gray zone, right? So price was around here, boom. Then I see this. What does this mean? That we broke these highs. See these highs right here around that 750 area? We broke these highs. So now we're breaking the highs and price is kind of playing around there, right? So that to me was perfect indications. Okay, we're gonna break above this minor resistance at 870 and push up. You get what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened. Price broke that resistance and literally pushed up back up to 157,500. Pretty simple, right? Now last night, right? That was the previous night. Now last night, right? Price came right back down to this 156,900s area, 800s area, right? So keep in mind, when the day before, it was a resistance. You get what I'm saying? Like it was a resistance that we broke and we pushed up and we caught those buys, right? Now, if price was really gonna keep pushing upwards, right? So if we was gonna really, let's say price would have done this last night, you know, something like this, and we were gonna really keep pushing up, it was no reason for price to come back down to this 800s area. Because remember, once you break resistance, it becomes support. So if you already pushed up, why are you coming all the way back down freaking 60 plus pips to this support level? It's because the buys might not be the move. You get what I'm saying? So that already spiked my, okay, I'm already leaning sells on GJ. This was last night. The fact that price was right back at that. Look, I literally, the same area that I took buys the previous night, I took sells last night at that same area and caught 67 pips. The same move that I caught the night before, just the opposite move, right? And why? Because pretty simple, right? So if we already broke this level as, you know, before it was resistance, so now it has to be support. Let me show you guys can see it better. Hold on. Put it like this. So you guys can see it better, right? So if we already broke this area, right? And we're using it as support now, why is price back at this area for? Like, yes, retest, yeah, but this is too big of a move, bro, to be just a retest. You know what I mean? Like a retest would have been maybe halfway. Maybe price would have came down to like 157 200s, you know, like you see how it was consolidating around that 100s area, and then it started pushing up, then yeah, beautiful, you know, buys for sure. But the fact that we fully came down here is like, okay, there was no really need for that. You get what I'm saying? So, and then exactly at 3 a.m., that's why London is the best session in the world, we get this freaking embarrassing golfing candle with all this momentum coming down, right? So I'm like, oh shit, like, is this really gonna happen now? So literally I see this big ass momentum push down here, right to this support area. And then at this support area, I see price like 1 5-minute candle is kind of like, it's not a bullish engulfing candle. If I would have gotten a bullish engulfing here, I probably would have held off a little longer and probably would have took sales probably a little later. But the fact that we had such a bullshit ass little green candle, you see that? I'm like, nah, this shit's gonna just break through that support level. Like, I know you're not supposed to sell against support, but if everything's adding up to my confluences, I'm gonna take my trade. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't too convincing to me for it to keep pushing up. And then we had a freaking red doji. Look at that. Like, what the fuck right after? So I'm like, nah, I'm taking sales of this support. Fuck it. With 10 pips stop losses, like always, I never use more than 10 pips. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because if price came back over here, then it will be breaking these little minor highs, you could say. So then yeah, price could just keep pushing up. So I'd rather just be out that trade by then and then hop on. I was gonna hop on buys at 157 flat. Like, if price came back at 157 flat, I'm like, okay, I'm taking buys there with 900 stop loss and, you know, enjoy the takeoff. But instead, since I saw this momentum moving like this, I'm taking sells. I took sells here, and bro, it was a matter of like, it was literally like 20 minutes, not even, and bro, everything got smacked, bro, like everything. And funny thing is, I was gonna have a final TP for 100 pips at 155 870, which would have been a perfect 100 pips. And look, this is 870 over here, right here. Look, it would have hit perfectly. It would have hit perfectly. Price came right back down to this gray zone, right? So now, moving forward today, what am I looking for in GJ? Hold on, let me go in a higher time frame so I could see better. Now, moving forward today, price currently is at 156, 388, right? 388. So for me, in order for me to retake buys again, I will have to see price kind of like come back up to this area again. To be honest, like if we come back up to this area, even this minor area over here, then I'll start to probably like kind of dig on buys. But as of right now, if price stays below this area, I'll just stay sells, to be honest. But to be honest, the thing is, price already, I was expecting price to hit 155 900s, and it perfectly just did that. So now from here, I do expect price to probably keep pushing up, you know what I mean? So if price breaks above these resistances, then yes, I will hop back on buys back up to at least 150, at least 157 500 600s area, like these highs over here, you know, or at least even this resistance over here at 157 400. So for sure, but price will have to start breaking these resistances for me to, you know, fully like the buys, you know. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys found this useful. I don't know if you guys can see these lines here. Like, I can't see them on, oh yes you can, you see them right there. I hope you guys found this useful. Please like, comment, reshare the video, whatever the case may be. And let me show you guys the new website. Just before we end things here, I'm gonna just show you guys the new website real quick. So boom, let's go here, leave that. Okay, hold on, should be opening up here right now. And this is the new site, guys. This is actually my real chat. Like, that's cool as fuck. The fact that he was able to edit this shit like this, that's cool as hell. You guys will get started and it will guide you guys exactly through everything. These are just testimonials, literally from my own chat. Literally, like, I took the screenshots. These are all testimonials from my own chat, so you can just scroll through them, read them. It's a whole bunch of them. This is just a little bit about myself over here, you know, just for those that don't really know me much. And yeah, you guys can shoot me an email through here as well. I will personally get back to you. And yeah, guys, pretty cool, pretty cool. Website's up and running. And yeah, the link will be down below. And yeah, guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. And yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.